Hey guys, this is Rbthegardennanny. I am in my veranda. It is fall, November the 15th, a Friday, and I thought it probably should be a good time to put up or put away my furniture and items throughout this area. I do that because we have very harsh winters. We have lots of rain, we have lots of snow, we have it all here in Missouri. So it's best to just not leave this sitting out as if it's summer. It's always best that I wrap it up. So basically, I just wanted to share how I go about doing it. I will show what the greenhouse looked like before I bunched everything together. I have already bunched everything together. I have a comforter back there that I bunch all of my pillows, and then I just stack things up. Now I have this big wicker chest, so most of my ornaments for the veranda goes in here. So I just stack them up really nice and neat. I wipe things down before I put it in. You know, sometimes there's cobwebs, there's just dirt from being out. Oh, I have my chairs stacked together. I have 4 of them. I have this little wicker rocker and a table and 2 of these longer wicker tables. So I have those all together. And what I use is a big tarp. I bought the biggest one I could find because I knew I was going to be bringing everything together and I needed something that would cover the entire area. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. So everything is underneath the tarp, and what I like to do is weigh it down with some things. So I have this window. I'm going to wipe it down real quick, and then I'm going to just put it on the top. Right, so that is it. I pretty much put down, I leave this up here because it's attached with all the fittings or whatever, but I leave that up there. My purpose is, like I said before, I don't want to leave this out as if it is summertime. It protects it a little bit more instead of it just being open to the elements. So I have a pot here that I'm just gonna leave sit right here. It had my geraniums in it. I will show you how I overwinter my geraniums, and I like to do that because I like to save money. Geraniums are very expensive to me, and if I can keep the kind that I love, which are This is hot pink, which I love pink, zonal geraniums. And this is my second year overwintering them, and they did very, very well. I'll show you a picture of what they looked like. So yeah, I am, like I said, I'm done pretty much with this room. I like to sweep down the area rugs, and just, like I say, bunch everything together, put my tarp on, and it is done for the season. Now for my water fountain, my cherub water fountain, I just empty the water out, put the plugs and everything on the inside, and then put the top on. And then I do have a bag that I put over the top, and I just put it over in the corner. These plants, this one is my big leaf hydrangea. I'm going to put that in the garage. This will be thrown away. It's an annual. And these will come inside. These are Christmas cactus. This is fake, so I may leave that out here. But and this is another hydrangea big leaf. So that will go in the garage as well. That is it. It's that simple. So if you ever wanted to bunch all of your furniture together to preserve it throughout the winter, if you live in the type of zone, I live in zone 6B, this is what I need to do in order to protect my furniture over the fall, winter. This is a simple way of doing it. And then when the season comes around, it's easy for me to just take it all apart and just put it back together the way I had it over the summer. So let me go into sharing how I overwinter my geraniums. I am going to use my bag that I use for my potatoes. You can use a box, but I don't have one at the time. So I'm just going to use what I have, which is this bag. All the dirt off the geraniums, I just pulled it right out of the pot that it was in. And this is the root of the plant. And basically I'm going to leave everything on this plant except for the flower itself. So I'm just going to cut that off right there. That baby one that's trying to grow. And anything that's yellowing, looks dead, I'm going to take that off as well. There's one. So things like that. Of course, take the flower off. That won't be necessary at this point. And I'll do the same for the other one. Take that off. New buds. Take those off. And there's some yellow leaves, brown leaves. Anything that looks dead, I will take that little thing off right there. And it looks great. No newly formed buds. So that's what you want it to look like. So I wish my bag was bigger, but it is not. I'm just going to put it down in the bag, just like that. And then I will put the other one in the opposite direction. And it looks like like that's not going to work, so I'm going to have to put it down by the leaves. And I'm going to leave the root sticking out like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get me some pins and use these little closures. And I'm going to close the bag up like that. By the way, I did mention that these are zonal geraniums, but you can do this with any type of geranium that you want to keep. In the spring, when it's time for me to plant these back up in the pot, I will come back and show you how I do that. It's very, very simple. And once you've done this, if you really like geraniums and just don't want to throw it away, you might be interested in doing this as well. And it's just that simple. I'm going to put this down in my basement, not in my unheated garage, but in my basement in a dark area. It doesn't have to have, of course it doesn't have to have any light because it's down in the bag. But this will be fine sticking out, because I've learned that you can also do this in a bag instead of, it was shown to me in a box, but then there was also a video ahead of time that showed how you could do it in a bag. Now I learned this method from Susan's in the Garden. She is a wonderful YouTuber. I will link her video as well in the description box. But yeah, this is basically it. And I'm going to put it in my basement and be done with it. Hopefully this process has been helpful to you and you will save your geraniums. And I will see you in the next video.